Hello, how you doing? It's been a while since I made a video. Yeah, you sit right here. I guess I wanted to say hi. How you guys doing? It's fun. I don't know if you can hear the music on here. Last time I tried to put music in the video, it didn't really work out so well. So I was like, well, you know what? Let's try something new. Anyway, so since last time I talked to you, it's been a whirlwind of emotions. So I've seen some new movies recently. I saw Bohemian Rhapsody. There's some other movies I saw too. Trying to think of them right now. Give me a second. Well, one thing I loved Bohemian Rhapsody. It's a musical. You can dance to it. You can sing to it. Some of the songs that Queen sang, like that were in the movie, I didn't even know Queen made them. I was like, wow, it's news to me. So exciting. One of my favorite songs, I would say, stop it. Oh, thank you. One of my favorite songs on there, I would say, that I didn't like one from past would be Find Somebody to Love. I did not know that they made that song. That was one of my favorite songs when I was little. Really, anyway, Radio Gaga been jamming in my head for a while. I like that one. I liked how Rami Malek did Queen. I thought he did really well. I thought looking at the live at concert of when it actually happened in the movie, I thought it was a perfect connect to it. I thought he did great in getting all his motions and everything like that. Thought it was awesome. I saw him with my boyfriend. There was another movie that I saw. Cause whenever we see movies, most of the time now, I just go with him. It was, what's it called? The Nun. So everybody needs to know this part by now. The part where she's walking down the hallway, someone's behind her, she turns around and looks, and then as she's turning, someone else calls her name, and then the nun comes in. Okay, so I've seen that trailer so many times, right? I still get scared of it. Even in the movie, I was like, I know it's coming, and I was like, oh gosh, I still jumped. It's a good movie. I'm trying to think of what else I've seen lately. There's a lot of good movies that I've seen. I don't know. Maybe I saw The Incredibles, but that was earlier this year. There's so many. I can't remember. But a lot of them are really, really good. If you haven't seen Bohemian Rhapsody and you like Queen and you like musicals, go definitely see it. Movies that I'm looking forward to. I'm going to see the Robin Hood movie soon. I want to see the Deadpool Christmas. That looks hilarious. Detective Pikachu. Oh my goodness. I really want to see that. That looks funny. My brother said it best. He was like, we didn't know that we needed Ryan Reynolds to voice Pikachu, but now that we know, it's perfect fit. Around kind of what he said. What else? I'm trying to think. Oh, Aquaman. I definitely want to see Aquaman because that's fun, right? Don't know if you lovely people know, But I have a tattoo, right? And it's right over here. I'm dark, so you can't really see it a whole bunch. Yes, I said that. The middle part is a dragonfly, and then the side is like armband and stuff like that, and super cool. So, I don't know if a lot of you know, but I am in the Navy, and in the Navy you have to do these physical assessments every 6 months. Sometimes if you're really good, you only have to do it every year. You do it like a yearly thing. You can skip one. Me, for the longest time, I am not a runner. Runter. I'm not a runner. I don't like running. I don't understand how it's so fun, to some people. But, this season, I wanted to pass it. So it includes 2 minutes of push-ups, 2 minutes of sit-ups, and then a mile and a half under a certain amount of time. My goal was to get like 14:15. I had been practicing for a couple months, 3 times a week, trying to like stick to that schedule, trying to eat a little bit healthier, drink more water. And I told myself that if I passed, then I'd get another tattoo. So I don't have another one yet. But I passed. I passed my run. That was the one thing that I was so scared about. Okay, sorry. And so that was the one thing I was scared about. And every time I talked to someone, they were like, "Oh, you can do it. You're gonna make it. You're gonna be fine. Stop worrying about it. You're fine. As long as you're like putting in the work, you're trying. You got it. You're good." So day of PRT, still freaking out. Doing the run, I had a friend of mine. I asked her if she could like run with me, but like because she was a part of the ACFL, so that's basically the group of people that are like running the PRT, the people who are like in charge of scoring and all that other stuff. I asked her to run with me, but she didn't know how far she could go away from her post. And then I also had another friend, shout out to Barry. She said she'd run with me. My other partner, Barker, who was like, if you don't pass, I have words. Anyway, so I was going to run with her. Now, like I said, I don't like running whatsoever. But I need to do it. I need to learn how to persevere. If I just keep practicing, I'll get better. So, staying at my friend's pace. I was like, if you can pace me, I'll run it whatever you're doing. Like a minute into it, all I see her ponytail like swaying, like feet in front of me. She's gone. And I ended up at the end again. But it was like all my breathing techniques that I worked on during it like did not help. I was just like, but towards the end of it, my friend, because she was like, it was her and then another person, but because I was at the end, she ran with me to the last one, and like she would not take no for an answer. She was like, you told me you wanted me to pace you, you told me you wanted to pass, you gave me your time, you're gonna keep up with me. And I started like my chest hurting, I'm not gonna make it. And she's like, no more complaining, you're gonna make it, keep running, you just gotta keep running. And so the end, I pushed it out. I got 14:25, so 10 minutes past my goal. But that's okay, because I passed it overall, so that's great. But I passed. So anyway, this is a big story. And so I told myself that if I pass it, I get a tattoo. So today I went in and got my consult for my tattoo. I'm excited. Yep. And so I am a very big nerd, as you can tell. Deadpool, Stitch. I know you can see the stuffed animals in the back. You say I have an obsession. I say mind your own business. Anyway, 10 minutes. Okay. Not 20 minutes. I'm not doing 20 minutes. I'm gonna cut it down. Anyway, nerd. So, which means I like anime. I like it a lot. I haven't watched a lot of anime recently just because I know once I get into it, I tend to binge. And the way my work schedule and my sleep schedule is set up, because I work 12 hours a day. Not every day, but I do work that amount of time during it. But I know if I decide to watch anime and I really like it, I start to binge it. And like, one, I'm upset when it's over. And then two, it doesn't help my sleep schedule. Because I always want to be like, oh, okay. It's kind of like reading for me. It's like, one more chapter. Or I tell myself I'm going to get to a certain chapter or a certain episode. I bypass it. I'm like, let me just finish this really quickly. And then I'll go do what I wanted to do. It doesn't, yeah. So I can't binge. That's the main reason I have not watched a lot of anime in a while. But, so, anyway. So, if you do watch anime, you know about Fullmetal Alchemist, right? Brotherhood. And if you've seen that, then you know about the Transmutation Circle. Very nerdy. So, I'm going to go through the painful tattoo of getting it, like, here and, like, having it come over because it's the circle. But we're not going to have all the lettering in it just because my tattoo artist, shout out to Jacob Henry and his Burma studio. I think I said that right. It's in San Diego, but he does bounce from different places. He, basically, we didn't want to put all the lettering in there just because when I get old, it's just gonna kind of blob. I don't want to blob. I want it to look nice. Look nice. No blobbing. But yes, so I'm excited about that. That's great. So, I've been seeing recently, I wanted to see the Grinch movie. I think I'm still gonna go see it, but I've been hearing a lot of people like complain about it, how like Jim Carrey, like nothing can beat Jim Carrey stuff. Like I love Benedict Cumberbatch, and it sounds funny, it looks funny. But just for me, I've always liked the Jim Carrey one. It scared me a little bit when I was little, but I really like it. I think it tells more about the Grinch's person, like self, but I haven't seen it yet, so I want to see it. I've been hearing people complain about that though, so you know everybody complains about everything. Me, I'm the type of person, I'm gonna go see the movie whether critics love it or hate it. If I like it, that's all that matters. If I feel like I wasted my money, then lesson learned, don't do that again. Probably will, because you know, don't listen to critics. I kind of go with my own flow. Like, I go with the flow, but also I have my own mind. So I do what I want, right? And that leads into, like, food, different stuff that I eat. I'm always looking to try something new. Speaking of new, if you do have, I love food. I love food. You can ask my family, any of them. I love food. If you have an idea for me, oh, let me add in this factor. I am lazy. Okay, back on track. I love food, but if you have any suggestions for me for something new that I can try, I love all food. I love all food. Some desserts I can't because of texture, like pudding. It's weird to me, but I digress. If you have suggestions for movies, books, food, like I said, love food, different things, let me know and I will try them out and I'll get back to you on how I like them, because yeah, that's if anyone ever comments on these videos. I know my parents, they love to watch my videos because I make stuff. Anyway, but yeah, again, I don't know if you can hear this music in here. I do. Okay, so one thing I would like to say about these headphones, These are Bluetooth headphones. There is a port where you can plug it into the phone. It's supposed to have a built-in mic. Doesn't always work for me, like when I'm talking to family on the phone or like through video call. They can't hear anything I'm saying really. It sounds like I'm muted in a sense. Like it's like disguising my voice. They can't really hear it. But I do like this for the music quality because it's like off the charts loud. I don't know if that was really loud. Flickering lighter again and again, I was lucky. Music too. If you have a song or something that like means a lot to you, whatever, then send it. Leave it in the comments below, and I will listen to it. And you never know, might be added to the playlist. This is my playlist right here. I'm not thick, just stuffy. It is She Sets the City on Fire by Gavin DeGraw. Get much higher, she said, city on fire. Anyway, what are you doing for Thanksgiving? Happy Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for all the people in my life that keep pushing me and everything like that. When I feel like I want to give up or whatnot, I thank you. Thank God. Keeping me here in this world and being right by my side. What are you thankful for? Like I said, I hope you guys have a happy Thanksgiving. If you have any comments for me or anything new, let me know. Let me know. Alright, thank you.